The mission of the DCSF is to ensure that every child gets an excellent start in life, receives an outstandingly good education and has the opportunities they need to fulfil their potential. As a department, with children, schools and families in our title, that gives a good clue to what we're interested in. We want children to achieve well at school, but we also want them to be healthy, to be safe, to enjoy themselves and to be ready to take their part in society when they grow into adulthood. It's very important to the DCSF that every person, irrespective of their background, has the potential to succeed. Not just the potential, but the opportunity. And I think it's particularly important for this department because we're anxious to ensure that out in the system of education and children's services that every young person succeeds. We have to lead by example. So it's really important that we are strongly committed to equality and diversity in all of our personnel practices and procedures.
People are a very important asset to the DCSF for a number of reasons. Firstly, we do believe that the department's workforce should reflect the communities that we serve. And in doing that, we believe that we gain better understanding of those communities, and that makes us better policymakers. And in being better policymakers, we deliver much better on the government's agenda for children, families and schools.
A lot of people don't understand the meaning of equality and diversity. It's a huge agenda. You've got race, you've got gender, you've got women's issues, flexible working, you've got home working, you've got religion, culture, all sorts of things. And it's, for the department, it's good that they can actually have awareness sessions so that people can, understand, relate to each other. There's loads of issues which the department has. And every day, the culture changes, people change, so I think it's quite important. And there's so many issues that are there to be addressed.
Well, I think equality and diversity in the workplace is a particularly important aspect, particularly for my role as a team leader within human resources. And to me, it's about the essence of a team, really, and thinking about what makes a particularly good team and a team that delivers a good customer service. And it's very important that we have people from a variety of backgrounds. So it's not just thinking about different racial backgrounds or somebody who might be disabled, but it's about the unique difference that everybody brings within the department. And there's always some uniqueness in everybody, and it's important we tap into that and we draw that out and utilise that in delivering customer services.
This department has critical influence on the very nature of what this country will be. It impacts the education of children and adults. It helps us develop the abilities to transform visions into new practical realities. To be a bit more practical, on a basic level, in schools, we are creating the future of our country. In schools, the quality of the support that this department gives to teachers, families, children is critical to people achieving their potential. Diversity and equality does not just affect black people, women, people with disability. It affects everybody. It affects our sense of our identity as a society. It means that every individual in this society knows that they have a right to be treated fairly based upon who they are as human beings. That's a fundamental basic human right. And so our work in diversity and equality is young, but it's taking us towards an understanding that as a living reality, that diversity and equality is an essential requirement for every single human being in this country. And the more effectively we work with diversity and equality in education, the more effectively we build a truly democratic society in which people's varied needs are met fairly, equally and differently.
Looking to the future, we have to give a top priority to equality and diversity. Every single person who works for us needs to be able to fulfil their potential in this department. At the same time, we have to be leaders in the system. Quite properly, people outside will look to us and see what we are doing on equality and diversity. That's a big challenge, but it's a great opportunity for us to really be the best there is.